Excuse me?
I'm sorry, but I just can't now. Catch me next time.
Okay. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play 1001 Games. I'm your host, Gaming Jay, and today we're hopping into an action-adventure gem on the Sega Dreamcast. This game, Shenmue here, was an open-world adventure game with QuickTime events that actually had an incredibly detailed world. It's interesting because when I hear the name Shenmue, and I know it's a Sega Dreamcast game, I kind of think it's just like a Japanese JRPG or something like that. But no, it takes place in a city, I believe, as much as the opening cutscene here is proving me to be a liar. I'm pretty sure this takes place in the city. You are some dude who's trying to basically avenge the death of his father. There's tons of interactive objects, day-night cycles, weather, NPCs with schedules, mini-games. This game basically popularized and showed what was possible with an open world. And honestly, I like the sounds of that. Another interesting tidbit about this game before we really get started here is it's what I would consider like a pseudo-retro game in the sense of like I don't consider the Sega Dreamcast personally to be like a retro game. Like when someone says a retro game to me, I think like NES, Super Nintendo, maybe PlayStation 1, but Sega Dreamcast getting a little old for me. I know everyone has their own definitions of retro, but this game does take place in 1986, so regardless of like when it was made or for what system. Oh, she just stared at us oddly. It takes place in the retro era, the 80s. You know, the 80s and 90s to me are the retro era, in my opinion. So there you go. Anyway, we got the director who has signed this game. He's super proud of it. Let's go ahead and make him proud by starting the game. All right, let's check out the options here. Let's see what we got. Dialogue, text, Shenmue mode, voice on, text on. We're gonna, if you watch my channel, you know that I don't normally sort of shut up for all the cutscenes, but apparently this game has some really bad voice acting, or really stiff voice acting, I guess I should say. So I'm kind of curious to hear it. Play using both dialogue and text. Text is displayed when skip is used. Play using both dialogue and text. I think we should have that on. Play using text only. No, we'll have game mode. Shenmue mode. That's interesting. What is a Shenmue? I wonder. Select or modify other game settings. Jump area. Enable area jump for the Hazuki entrance in certain situations. That's an oddly specific feature, and I don't know what it's suggesting. Left is run. Right is zoom. Right is run. Left is zoom. Which button do I use to want to zoom? I want to use the left to zoom, I guess. I'm trying to think of like modern shooters. So I guess right to run makes sense. And right to run is like R to run. That makes sense. All right. We have messed with the features. Time to start a new game. Starting a game without a memory card. Note that saving. Oh yeah, we don't care. This is just a one-shot deal. I don't have a memory card in my controller, but that's okay. Yosaku, November 29th, 1986. This is this close to the time that Doc went back to the future? I guess it was 1985, but wasn't it like October 15th? Something like that. Well, we're about a year after Doc and Marty went back to the future. And my character here, we will call him Johnny P, has found a sign that smashed a weird-looking car. No expensive car like this should visit a monastery. I say, what is going on here? And he walks in. This is where we're going to find our father murdered. We're going to have to get sweet, sweet vengeance. There's fishies. He's got a shadow. Insane. Inisan. What happened to you? Are you napping in the garden again for no reason?
I'm all right, but Hazuki-sensei...
My father?
Okay, so the voice acting is actually not as bad as I thought. So here's why I thought the voice acting would be bad. Is that, I mean, this is like an old school game. Old school video games didn't necessarily hire, like real professional voice actors. It was kind of a novelty when real actors started showing up in video games. But I think these days, game developers try to get like much more serious voice actors for games. Not always A-listers, but just, people who are actually voice actors. Interestingly, for this game, The director of this game insisted that all of the English audio, all the English voices, there's our father, by the way, getting beat up. But the director insisted that all the English audio be recorded in Japan, which was kind of a weird request because it basically meant the developers had to run out and literally any single person they could find who spoke English was hired on, and they just called them voice actors. So I'm not expecting amazing things from the voice acting, but I mean, again, for games of this era, we can forgive it. But I mean, so far things haven't been all that noticeably poor or anything like that. It's just normal voices. Anyway, there's clearly the bad guy.
Father!
Oh wait, I guess that guy's my father.
For the last time, where is the mirror?
I've no intention of telling you.
It's hard to be intimidated by a guy who's walking around in like a skin-tight ballroom gown, but I guess that was the style of Japanese ninjutsu. He's wearing a gi underneath, it looks like. Anyway, can we skip this? Oh, we cannot. Unskippable cutscenes. Oh, I just got kicked in the face. Oh, roundhouse kick to the face. This guy learned from Rex Kwon Do like I did when back when we played One Must Fall. Oh, gut punch, sucker gut punch.
Now then,
No matter how often you ask, I'll never tell.
All right. I wish we could skip this. You know what? Through the powers of the internet, I can skip this for you guys. I'll tell you guys what happened. Is he gonna punch me in the nuts? What's happening to my dad? He's just like randomly dying on the floor. To skip the cutscene, but we can't. We can actually clip the Dreamcast cord to the top of the Dreamcast controller. I don't know why they didn't just make the controller come out of the top. Really drawing this out. Just kill him already. Let's go. That guy's ballroom gown leaves nothing to the imagination, too, let me just say. Very revealing for a ninja to be walking around wearing that.
Friends,
Be popular, son.
those
Be popular.
love.
My father died because he did not have friends. He was a friendless loser. 4 days later, December 3rd, 1986. All right, so what you missed is basically the bad guy beat me up, beat up my dad, stole a mirror, and that's basically it. It took like 5 minutes or so for that to actually occur. Unskippable, by the way. Pretty sure this is unskippable too. We're still at the monastery. Lots of backstory being established. She's getting mail. Hold on to your butts, people.
For Hazuki-sensei.
Oh god, the letter's not for me. The intensity of the story is beyond belief. All right, let's skip this too. All right, Ryo's room at 9 o'clock. Basically, all that happened is he's having nightmares about the guy who killed his father. That's literally all that's happened. Oh, we can finally do something. All right, can we move? All right, we can like kind of walk around and look at stuff. We can open a phone book. Wait, weather forecasts. 107. Wait, was that what it said? 177. Phone numbers, if we need to call anyone. Meng Kun, dad killed a man named Zhao Ming. What happened that day in the dojo? We may never know. Okay, can we leave? You know what's interesting is like, okay, I sat here for probably like a good 10 minutes or so waiting for this game to actually start. Oh, look at all these trophies. In the olden days, when you were playing games on like the Commodore 64 or whatever, you just sit through like 10 minutes of load screens. In the era of Shenmue, you have to sit through 10 minutes of unskippable cutscenes. It's kind of no worse, really. It's just like having load screens, but now at least something's happening. You can watch a movie, but like I probably would have gone and used the bathroom if I were waiting. Like if I rented this game and it's like, man, this much backstory, this much? I kind of want to get to the game, you know? But I'm just impatient as a gamer. That is known. That is known. Anyway, she's talking about getting depressed. I want to explore this like open world, man. Put the action and adventure into this game. Get away from this soap opera drama. We don't care. My dad got killed. Is this a letter? Oh, it's $9,800. Oh, was it a 10,000? I don't understand. It was money. You know what? I'm going to take it.
I believe he's in the dojo.
Really? Thanks.
Okay, somebody's in the dojo. Let's go find them. And fight them. I guarantee they're going to teach me how to fight. And I'm okay with that. So, what is that? That's a room? Oop, that's to run. Wait, how do we zoom? Left trigger to zoom. Oh god, the controls are a little clunky. I will cop to that. Look at that nice room. A man could really sit and have some tea and watch some TV in a room like that. Let's head over here. Here's the kitchen. She's just doing kitchen-y things. I love the aesthetic of Japan. Like the sort of, just the look and feel of rooms and walls is very different than in Canada and North America where I'm from. So I just sort of love that that aesthetic. That is the crapper. All right, does he have to go? I didn't want to commit to going in this room. I was just kind of curious. Just wanted to open the door. Let's get out of here. So, yeah, when we actually do get to the city, I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot to explore. I mean, one thing that's cool is that there's NPCs in this game that are actually on their own schedule. So they like go ahead and they have like daily routines and stuff. I have long thought that would be pretty cool because I find in a lot of open world games, NPCs just kind of like stand in one place and wait for you. It'd be kind of cool if like the city was more alive and, if you come at like certain times a day, then like certain people are or are not around, depending on like where they are. Like people have to go to work and stuff like that. Or like if you want to rob a guy's house, you can wait until he is at work and then then it's just like no one's at home. Like that kind of stuff. I think that's cool. All right. Where the hell's this dojo? Is it this way? Maybe? What am I doing? Putting my shoes on. Okay. Let's get out of here. I guess the dojo must be outside. Something. The Hazuki Residence, December 3rd, 1986. Wednesday. I bet you that's accurate, by the way. So the development team for this not only were interested in having day, night, and weather effects in this game, but get this, they actually went and got meteorological records for the year of 1986 in Japan, and they developed an algorithm that would accurately produce weather on the different days. I imagine when the developers like, hey, we need like a day, night, and like a weather routine, and the development team is like on it, and like it just cut to them like in an area like stacked with like all these records of like 10 years of meteorological data, and they're like trying to like analyze complex weather patterns. It's like, yo, just make it like randomly pick a day to make it rain. They're like, no, it must be accurate within 1/10 of a degree.
Okay?
And they're creating like actual weather algorithms. Like that's what they did for this game. So I bet you they got the dates right too. I bet it really is a Wednesday. I am kind of hoping when we get to the city though that we really get a feel of 1986 though. Because the game takes place in 1986, but like I want to see like 1986 technology and like fashions and stuff. Like I want to feel like I'm in the 80s, man.
I see. Thanks, Fuku-san.
Anyway, I don't think this guy gave me any new information.
If you remember anything at all, be sure to tell me.
Ryo-san, why? What you gonna do?
I'm gonna kick some butt and chew bubblegum. And I'm all out of gum.
You're not going after them. Please don't. Look what they did to Hazuki-sensei.
They killed my father, right in front of me. I will have my revenge.
Yeah, buddy. You can either get with the program or get off my back. But don't make me hurt you, because I will. Hey, my head just disappeared. Now, I should admit that I am playing this on an emulator, so if we notice like weird graphical glitches and stuff, that probably was not in the game originally. Anyway, let's get the hell out of here. Can we? Can we just leave? Yes, we can. I think part of my arm disappeared too. Still Wednesday, 10:24 in the morning, in the AM. I'm an early riser, apparently. In real life, I am not. But in this game, I guess I am. Oh, look at this. Yes, the city! Freedom! Okay, so there is a story in this game. You're supposed to actually, like, follow it and stuff. But what is happening here?
Hey,
Hey, mister! Wanna play with me?
Sorry, maybe later, okay?
Kid, first of all, do not ask strangers if they want to play with you. Second of all, if a strange adult man says yes to that, that is exactly the type of man you do not want to play with, kid. You need to be more savvy, man. You're gonna get yourself abducted or something. There's just unattended children just hanging about. That's cool, I guess. I guess they all seem to know me, so I guess I'm no threat, but...
You got a kitten in there?
You promise not to tell my mommy?
Sure.
Okay, then I'll show you.
Is this your kitten?
But this kitty, see? She's all alone.
All alone?
By the way, I can't skip this cutscene either. I'm trying.
Rained. A car ran over her mommy.
Oh God. That's actually very sad.
She said it was a big black car.
Oh, that's very sad now for the poor little kitten.
A black car?
Yeah, and she said it was really scary. And then me and Sis, we buried the mommy cat. And so now I can be the kitty's mommy. But
Man, they don't have this kind of heartbreak in Grand Theft Auto. Like this game was one of the early open world games, and it's in many ways I think pioneered for people a lot about like what you could do with open world games. It wasn't the first open world game. I mean, Grand Theft Auto, the first one came out in 97. This game came out in 99. But like the first Grand Theft Auto did not, like it was an open world. It was a sandbox game, but it didn't have a lot of story or interactivity. This game has a lot more interactivity from what I've read. But yeah, I mean, this is actually like sad and random. All right, I can get cheese for the cat. Oh wait, they don't even let me get the cheese. It's just my guy just dried fish, fried tofu. Oh wait, no! I wanted to get the dried fish. I didn't know that was a choice. What kind of idiot feeds a kitten tofu?
she's not hungry.
Well... There's also dried fish. Give that a try.
Oh God, you idiot.
If you crush it, she might eat it.
Okay.
Well, I've got to go now.
Guys, we just failed at our first basic puzzle here. Should we feed a kitten fish or tofu? And we accidentally picked tofu. That's horrible. Anyway, I'm getting the sense this game is like a lot of unskippable cutscenes, and like the gameplay is like few and far between. Oh, her head disappeared too. I like how people's important appendages are just, oh, look at him. He was like phased out of existence. They're just appearing and disappearing at random. I want to actually beat people up though. Can I just keep going? I like disappeared on the road. Sakuragaoko. God, I'm terrible pronouncing Japanese names. It's just, I shouldn't even try. Alright. Let's go find some guys to fight. Hey, a phone booth. Bill and Ted, where are you guys? Hey, we can actually use it. Interesting. Alright. Pick it up. Man, they focus on like every detail. Alright. Oh, you actually have to dial the specific numbers. I don't even know what number I want to call, to be honest. How about 911? Is that even a thing in Japan? Oh, it's a rotary one, too. Okay, for people out there watching this, did you guys have rotary phones? I saw a thing on YouTube a little while back, and it was like teenagers try to figure out a rotary phone, and the parents gave them like 15 minutes to try and make a phone call with it, and they couldn't figure it out. Which, you know, like, to be fair, like, why would a teenager these days understand how to make we just got more money out of that. What the heck? But why would a teenager these days understand how to use a rotary phone? So I don't, you know, it's we can laugh at them and say, ha ha, silly teenagers, they don't know how to use a rotary phone. But like, would you know how to use one of those phones from the 1900s where it didn't even have phone numbers to dial? Like you pick it up and what are you supposed to do? Like talk to the operator? I don't even know. So it's like, yeah, we can make fun of them, but the bigger point is like,
someone around here might have seen something.
Oh, I need to talk to people. Who would even know how to use, like a rotary phone these days? I don't know. So yeah, just out of curiosity, how many of you guys know how to do it? How many guys like would be utterly perplexed by it? Alright, let's just...
I don't
Oh.
think anybody's in.
I wanted to burst into that house. I wanted to do a little home invasion, but I guess we're not allowed. Okay, we have to keep exploring, try to find someone to talk to. Is there anybody around here? I'm getting the sense this is one of those, like, where the hell do I go kind of games.
Hi.
Hey, mister! Wanna play with me?
Sorry, maybe later, okay?
All these kids want creepy men to play with them. It's very odd. So let's see what's going on with this guy.
Yo!
That was an awkward turn. He's holding his body very awkwardly.
Got a sec?
Sure. Hey, is everything okay?
Man,
Yeah, but
like, just look at that guy.
hey. Did you see any men wearing black suits?
Black suits? No, I sure didn't.
I see. Any idea who might know about those men in black suits?
Maybe Sakuragaoka Gossip Gaggle might know something. You know how they're always yakking over near the payphone. Try asking them.
Alright, we got our first clue. Ask the people near the payphone. Now, where the heck was the payphone? I think it was over here. Alright. Alright, hey you!
Excuse me?
I'm sorry, but I just can't now. Catch me next time.
Okay. See you later, buddy. He's off to work or something. There. Oh, here's some people. Did you old broads see anything?
Oh, hello, Rio.
Vrio. Ryu and Vrio are like really hard English names to say for English
Did you see some men dressed in black suits?
Black suits? No, I didn't see them.
Well, did you happen to notice anything unusual?
Oh, nothing worth mentioning.
I'm looking for anything.
She
at
talks
all.
like a
Is
robot.
there anything you remember?
I'm sorry, Rio. The weather was awful, so I stayed inside all day. Did you ask Sumiya-san? She knows about everything that occurs in this neighborhood.
And the dialogue is so slow. Okay. Sumiya-san may know something is a note that I've got. Where the hell is Sumiya-san? Oh, is that her? Hello? Excuse me? Talk to me.
So sorry. I have to go now.
I see.
Alright. Sorry to disturb you, random woman. Alright, let's find Sumiya-san, I guess? There's only so many people here. Oh, there she is. That was lucky. I had no idea.
On the day of the incident, did you see some men in black suits?
In black suits? No, I didn't. But I did see a cat, though.
You mean a black cat?
Yes, it was run over by a car. A kitten was crying nearby. I also saw little Megumi crying with it.
I see. Was there anything else unusual about that day?
Now that you mention it, Yamagishi-san took a terrible spill at the corner by the park. He was trying to dodge a speeding car. Looked as if he hurt his back. I think it was the same car that hit the cat. It must have been going really...
Alright, now we're hot on the trail of this car, guys. We got one more clue. We gotta find the guy near the park with the hurt back. Alright. Where is the park? Wish we had a map of some kind. Or, you know what would be helpful is like a radar thing that told us where to go next. Okay, guy with the hurt back. Where would somebody go if their back was hurting them? Oops. No. Okay, we're going down the stairs. Man, having a map would be so useful. Oh, something happened. I've just been wandering around.
Me?
Yes.
What's this nameplate say?
An old lady needs help reading.
It says Tajima.
Does it? I'm trying to find the Yamamoto's house, but see, my eyesight is bad, so...
Is this a side quest or something that's happening? What's happening to us right now?
Wait for me in that park up ahead.
You're so kind. Thank you so much.
Well, she's going to the park, so that's good. I guess we can follow her. What's she doing? Like bowing in front of us? Okay, so now we have to find some other dude's apartment? I don't understand what's going on. Talking to random people, knocking on random doors.
They're out.
I was honestly, I was expecting more from this game. I want something to happen, damn it. I have no idea where to go. I don't know who anyone is. I don't know where anything is. Can I just leave town?
I really should talk to Yamagishi-san at least once.
Who the hell's that? Reveal yourself, Yamagashi-san. Who the hell are you? Are you him?
Excuse me.
I don't like talking to strangers.
You b****. An elderly lady's looking for the Yamato house. Screw her. I need to visit Yamagashi-san. Yamagashi-san almost got hit by the car. Sure. Where is this guy? Or girl? I don't even know. This game started off okay, but it's turning into a big old mess. I've been playing this game for 40 minutes, by the way. 40 minutes, and I don't even know where I'm supposed to go next. Oh, wait, is this a map? Tell me this is a map. Oh, my God, it is. Okay, you are here. Thank God. Okay, so we need to find Yamaguchis. Gotcha. Yamaguchi, I'm coming for you, bro. Broseph is right here. Oh, wait, there he is.
Shouldn't bother them.
What? Why shouldn't you bother them? You bother me?
Yamagishi-san,
Oh, it's you, no.
It is. Tell me things.
you're back.
Yes, it's much better. But how did you know?
I heard from someone in the neighborhood that you almost got ran over by a car.
Well, it must have been Megumi or Sumiya-san who told you. That driver was insane.
All right.
Could you tell me about what happened with that car?
Sure. This black car came flying around the corner over by Sakuragaoka Park and went towards Dubuita.
A black car.
A black car, you say?
Maybe if there hadn't been any snow. And to make matters worse, I fell over. So I never had the chance.
Oh, well, I'm glad to hear you're okay.
It's like such robotic language. All right. We talked to that guy. Can we now leave this area? All right. Have we earned the next area? We have! Yes! Progress! We've made progress! It is 3:14. Took me 5 hours. From 10 a.m. to 3, I was wandering around talking to random strangers to basically find out the car drove out of town. I could have told you that one, man. This is like there's only one road in and out of town. Of course, the car went that way.
Got a minute?
Huh? Get out of my space, schoolboy!
Man, what's with the attitude? Her friend's laughing at that.
Excuse me.
Huh? Who the hell you think you are?
Damn! These chicks got attitude, man. We're getting into like the rough part of town, I think. Also, there's an old school barber shop if you want a haircut. I like how that's like the universal symbol for barbershop. How did that happen? How did a blue, red, and white pole come to indicate a place that cuts your hair? Like, it's just kind of random, but it is totally a barbershop place. All right, let's go around and explore here. This is a fertile new area of town, so I have yet to get lost and have no idea where to go. You know, I gotta say, this game is characterized as an action-adventure game, but so far it feels just like where's the action? You know, like I want to get into some of the fights and stuff. Walter Dragon jeans. Sell me some jeans, man. You look badass. I'm like obsessed with this black car. It's like getting annoying. But yes, where's the action? Like, you know, where's the adventure? This is casual questions and conversations, the game.
Street. Maybe someone saw it down there.
Good idea, buddy. I'm going to do that. Anyway, I guess while we're kind of exploring this new part of town, I mean, I hope we get to some action today, but, you know, I've been playing this game for 40 minutes. It's yet to appear. But yes, let's go to the rougher part of town, the shops and stuff. Hey, maybe we can eat a burger.
Hi, what can I get for you?
How about a burger?
Question for you. Do you remember the day when the snow changed to rain?
Yeah, I remember.
Do you see a black car? I knew exactly what he was going to ask.
Hey, that reminds me. You know that girl over at Ida Florist, yeah?
That's not what I asked you.
Me?
Yup. She was spitting mad because some black car splashed mud on her.
What, is there only like one black car in town? Like the townspeople have never seen a black car before. They're like, hey, that looks like a car, but it's black. We should make a mental note of that. And like this car has done so much. It was like splashing people with mud. It was like, knocking over elderly people, hurting their back and stuff.
Have things settled down for you, Eddie?
Yeah,
If there's anything I can do, be sure to let me know.
yeah.
Man, she was hitting on you. Take advantage, Ryu.
I heard you were splashed with mud from
Also, I'm pretty sure he's clearly staring at her bosom. Like, look where his eyes are focused. He's not looking in her eyes. That's hilarious.
You don't normally see around here.
Yeah, it was the car of the guy who killed your dad.
No, I didn't. It was too fast. But I heard a rumor that Tom had an argument with the people in the car.
Do you mean Tom at the hot dog truck?
Yeah. Why are you asking about that car?
Shut up, I'm the one asking the questions. Let's go find the Weenie Mobile. I gotta ask that guy some questions, too. You know, I don't know if you guys, if you'd believe it these days, but when this game was made, this was like the most expensive video game ever produced. I think it cost somewhere between like 50 and 70 million to actually produce. And at the time, that was astonishing. I mean, like, okay, this game is sort of oddly focused on conversation so far, but like when you look at the world, this is actually a surprisingly detailed world. Like, look at this. Like, there's shops and shopkeepers and like stores and vendors and people are going around on daily routines. Like, as I said, the NPCs have their own routines and activities. That was actually a big deal at the time. People hadn't really seen anything like this. I don't think Grand Theft Auto 3 had come out yet. And as I said before, like, this game really influenced a lot of the open world games that would come later. So it's like, even Grand Theft Auto 3, in fact, I don't think had this level of realism. Like, the world was a little more arcadey. But this world does feel, you know, for its time, like a fairly fleshed out world. It's kind of interesting. Yeah, this game was most expensive game ever made at the time. Also a commercial flop. But also considered, you know, it's made lists of like the best video games of all time. Which honestly, like, I get it for like the world building, but so far gameplay is not, you know, razzle-dazzling me. I kind of find it a little boring to be honest. Like, I kind of want, like, maybe it picks up and maybe you get to fight guys and stuff, but like it feels just like a lot of long conversations and like it's really taking its time to get to the sweet spot. Look at this person. Yeah, selling hot dogs and having fun.
Tom.
Hey, Tom. That did not look like a Tom to me. I thought it was a chick with the hair, but sure, Tom. Tell me about the car, man. The black car. The only thing I've been asking people about for the last several days.
I don't remember.
They might have been the ones who murdered my father.
Your father?
Yeah, you better tell me, Tom.
Right, man. I'll try.
What is his accent? That is like the weirdest. I assume Jamaican, because he's like, all right, man.
Those guys in the black car, what were they like?
I saw a guy wearing this weird coat.
What kind of coat?
It was a deep green.
What the hell is that accent? Also, why does he have Terminator eyes? Look at that. His eyes are glowing red.
Something Chinese.
That's Len D. What happened?
They almost hit one of my customers, so I gave them a piece of my mind. But that man, he gave me this glare. I ain't never seen such a cold stare, man.
Do you remember anything else?
Nope. Try asking Chinese people about Chinese.
Do you know?
That's a little racist.
But see that travel agency over there? They get some Chinese customers.
All right.
I'll ask around for you too, man.
All right. I like how the next step is right across from the hot dog stand. I also like, honestly, this guy, he's kind of my hero. Look at him. He doesn't care. He doesn't give a crap. He's like, you buy a hot dog, you don't buy a hot dog. My day is unaffected, man. I'm just living life to the max. This guy knows what he's doing, man. I love it. All right, let's hop into the travel agency here. You got any Chinese? I need to ask them about Chinese. The hot dog man told me to say that. 5 o'clock. I've been spending all day on this. All day trying to figure out what happened to this black car.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Have you seen a black car?
I'm looking for someone who knows about Chinese people. Do you know anyone?
Okay.
Why don't you try the Chinese restaurant near the drugstore?
Okay.
Ajiji?
Yes? I'm sure their employees are all Chinese.
Well, that's also a little racist. This game is peppered with some light racism. I'll take it. Actually, I don't know. It's not really that racist. But whatever. It's kind of funny. Yeah, most expensive game of all time. There you go, guys. It also apparently has QuickTime events, which we haven't seen a single one yet. I would love to see that even. You know, another funny story with the development of this game is like it was a massive undertaking back in the day. And actually, I guess they didn't have proper bug tracking technology, so they just tracked bugs in an Excel spreadsheet. And I think at one point, at the peak, they had 10,000 bugs tracked. But one of the funniest bugs was that there was what was it? It was a convenience store that every NPC in the game was slowly being trapped in over the course of a day. Because I guess every NPC is like on a schedule, like they all go and they live their lives and do stuff. But they would enter this convenience store and they couldn't leave. And so I just picture a convenience store full of like these NPCs who are just standing around totally clueless, like as to why they're there. I think that's actually like pretty funny, pretty hilarious. So yeah, they fixed the bug apparently by just making the doors a little bigger so the NPCs could leave. But yeah, all these NPCs wandered into the store, couldn't for the life of them figure out how to get out. Pretty hilarious. I'm sure there are other amusing bugs. But all right, you guys got any Chinese in here? I got some questions about Chinese.
Yes?
Are there any other Chinese people around here?
Oh, he's not good enough? He's not Chinese enough for you?
Nothing, really.
Is it something to do with what happened to your father?
Damn, that's perceptive.
Oh no. Not all Chinese people are bad.
What? Who said that Chinese people were bad?
The only clue I have is that they were Chinese.
Okay.
Is there anything you could tell me?
You say
So if the bad guy was a white person, would you just seek out white people to like find out who he was? Like, maybe this is racist. I don't know. Either way, it's amusing.
Why don't you tell him about the 3 blades?
Ooh, this sounds like a ninja club of some kind.
3 blades?
It's a secret Chinese illegal organization.
to 3 different blades.
Oh, well, it's right in the title then, I guess.
3 different trades.
The barber, the tailor, and the cook. They all use bladed tools. The barber uses a razor. The tailor uses scissors. And the cook uses knives.
Shouldn't the barber also use scissors?
Most of the Chinese who came to Japan were one of the 3. It doesn't cost much to set up, so you can start the business quickly. People of the 3 blades also know each other very well.
What does this have to do with anything?
If you're looking for information on people from China.
Who are some of the 3-blade people around here?
For the barber, visit Maeda-san. For the tailor, see Itoi-san, who's making patches now. For the cook, go and ask Mampukuken Ramen. The 3-blade people should know about other Chinese people as well.
Gasp. Chinese people know other Chinese people who know other Chinese people?
Salon. But Liu Sun's father is in the hospital now.
This is getting very complex.
Shop's been...
So,
Yes.
I see.
I figured out how to skip dialogue, by the way, which is kind of handy. Now we have like 3 people to talk to. I cannot believe how much talking is in this game. It's unbelievable. Is gameplay ever going to emerge? Or is this just a very slow, boring tale of, finding the car that the killers drove?
Well, it's up and down.
Now we're asking this guy about his business, his soccer business. I don't care, buddy.
I'm in a hurry. Yes.
See you around. Get out of my hair. All right. There's something about like a tailor and a hospital and barbers. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do, guys. In the interest of giving this game a fair shake, I gotta at least do this 3 blades thing. But if at the end of this we're still just walking around talking to people. Like, I gotta call it at some point. And like, we could be like 5 minutes away from actual gameplay up to like, there could be like another 40 minutes of this. And I don't know how much more random conversation I have in me. Oh, I do notice though the day is turning to night. So that's kind of interesting. The barbershop was way back over here though. And I'm pretty sure they said this person's in the hospital. Yeah, it's closed. We should just kick the door down and see if if there's any Chinese people just hanging out in there, and we'll just, verbally accost them until they tell us all about the dude who killed our father. Out of my way, buddy. How dare you run me over? Don't run me over. I'm on a mission to find a black car, and everyone who knows anything about the black car. Bunch of kids just laughing and standing in a lot by themselves. Seems normal, I guess. Okay. Hospital, tailor, a chef. That'll do, I think. Actually, I kind of forget. What did they tell me to look up? Oh, wait. This looks like maybe a chef. Hello?
Well, hello.
Yes, tell me more.
Well, it's going well, but that's fine. I like being busy. I have Hisap. It's not anyway.
We're just going to start speeding up these conversations. Because a lot of it is filler, and she told me absolutely nothing. Where do we go next? This is brutal. I need a map. Oh, wait. There's a map. All right. Who are we trying to talk to? We need Men Pukin at the ramen stand. We need Idu-san at the patches and embroidery. And we need Meidi-san. Okay. So, Manpukin-san and Idu-san. Let's see what we got. Okay. There's another barber over there. No, wait, that's where we came from, right? I think. Embroidery, apartment. Oh, wait, that's the barber over there. There's another there's two barbers in town? Interesting. Okay. Oh, there's the ramen place over there. Where's the embroidery? Patches. Okay. And we are there. So if we go a little further on our left will be the patches. Embroidery's all the way back. But the barber is further down. All right. Done. Thank God for the maps. Honestly. Okay, so what is this? Can't tell. Hey, look, there's a Sega logo. You guys see that? On top of the building there? Sega. Like Sonic runs across the screen. Okay, what is this? Is this Mankupin? Or whatever?
Yes.
Itoi-san.
Itui-san.
Who told you about?
I heard it from Tao-san.
Yep, blah, 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 blah. Whoa, 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 whoa.
You could ask Liu-san.
Ryu-san?
That's right. Over at the barber's.
I see. But Itoi-san, how do you know about the three?
Years ago, I was Chinese. Now, I'm a naturalized Japanese.
He's no longer Chinese, so there you go.
My name was Su Jianmin.
Is that so?
What happened to your neck, buddy? What's wrong with your head? Years ago, I was Chinese. Not anymore, though. Okay. Game U. Random montage of the city at night, I guess, for some reason. And to the barber shop. I kind of want to check out this Game U store. Oh, look at this. Oh, video games. Okay, well, if nothing else, at least we get to see like a retro video game shop in 1986. In a 1986, or a game that takes place in 1986, I should say. Oh yeah, there we go. You know what? Can we play some of these things? Hey, look, hang on. Hold on. Can we play this?
100 yen.
Oh, I'm totally doing this. Yeah. All right. So here's the gameplay that we have found in what's this game called? Shenmue is another Sega game. They have, I guess, hidden little Sega arcade games in Shenmue. Now we're playing Hang On. I don't know what the buttons are. Oh god, oh god. Oh god, I'm all over the road. What the? Oh, here we go. I was not accelerating that whole time. Oh god. Oh my god, that thing blew up hardcore. Okay, the controls are a little dodgy. I don't think you're supposed to be playing this game on an emulated, on an emulator with a Sega Dreamcast controller plugged into a PC. I don't think the game was ever meant to be played this way, but we're playing Super Hang-On. Oh, we can pause it at least. Oh, my guy, like, shamed himself and his family. This is borderline unplayable. But we found some gameplay, so that's kind of cool. And, oh god, I can't even do one turn. Oh, I weaved in and out of some trees there. That's something. So in the context of this RPG, my guy sucks at video games. He's like, oh, I didn't even make it to the first significant turn. We even get like a high scoreboard. You can put a high score in Shenmue. Interesting. We just want this to be over. You, Arcade, December 3rd, 1986, 7 o'clock. Okay, so I don't want to do that again necessarily because that was a huge distraction from finding these Chinese people we need to talk to. But it looks like there's like a handful of different mini games. So there's something. I know this game did have mini games, and that was like a big thing for it. But it's kind of a nice touch for Sega. Oh, there's Space Harrier. We've played that on the channel before. You can play darts and stuff. What is that? This might be Pac-Man or something like that. All right, cool. I mean, you know what? Hey, it's different than talking to people about a black car and who's Chinese, which seems to be this guy's fascination. All right, we got the barber shop, and then we got the Manipukan guy on the far end of town. And if after then we still can't figure out what's going on, then I don't know if we're ever going to figure it out. In fact, okay, that was the game U. Shoot, where was the barber shop? Barber is right on the left corner. So let's just head over this way. I like how that guy's still dancing in front of his hot dog truck. And it better be open, man. It's closed because it's nighttime. Son of a bitch. Oh god. I don't even know what to do here.
It looks like I can practice here. I should work on my moves.
Oh my god. Have we found an area where you can actually practice? This is like the world's saddest park. Oh my god, there's actually fighting. In theory, we can do this against an actual person. And here's his move list. Oh god, this got super complicated. Forget it. You know what? If we can just fight a single person, that would be enough for me. You know what? We've made like 2 or 3 decisions in this entire game. We selected Tofu to feed a cat, which was the wrong choice. We played Super Hang-On. We didn't do very well. And we basically fought nothing in a park. That's the 3 things we've done besides talk to people. It's not the most fast-paced game. I will give it that. A lady of the night next to Bob's Pizza. Wonder if she saw the black car.
Are you alone?
Can I say yes to that?
Stew Barber and Hair Salon.
Well, I don't know. But more importantly, you do have time to come in, right?
No, I'm in a hurry.
Oh man, they didn't even give you the option there.
Yeah? Do you want something to eat?
No thanks. I'd better go.
Oh, that's a shame.
I don't think she's serving food. I think it was a lot more than food she was offering us. What do you do when it's nighttime and you want it to be daytime? Can you sleep anywhere? How does this work? I mean, there's a city to explore, but like, I don't want to get in more conversations. How do we make this game go faster? Maybe the ramen place is still open. People need ramen after the bar, right? Yeah! Pretty sure this is the ramen place. Yeah, Manpukan. You're Chinese, right? Hey, look at that guy with the pink mohawk. That's bold.
Hey, what's up?
Got a minute?
Come back later, will you?
I see.
What? I didn't even want to talk to him. I wanted to speak to this lady over here. You. Talk to me. I can't even face her. Oh, I can't figure out what's going on in here. This is bullshit, man. Screw it, I'm just gonna hang out with these guys till the sun rises. I like the way they party. I think it's only 9 p.m. I have to wait here literally all day. This can't be right. Regale me with your sweet moves, dude. You're just dancing your troubles away. I like it. Even this guy kind of got in the groove a little. Or he's drunk. 8 more hours to wait. Alright, I literally ran all the way back home because it didn't seem like there was anything else I could...
Always be home by 11 o'clock.
What? Home by 11?
What
happens if I'm not home by 11? Anyway, I ran all the way back to the house through like those 3 environments that we explored because I assume I have to go to bed. I can't believe I had to run all the way back here. But I'm pretty sure what I'm supposed to do is go to bed. If I can find my bedroom. One of these rooms has got to be my bedroom. It's some kind of living area. Where do I sleep? This is some guy's room. Where do I sleep? Oh, this looks promising. A bed! Am I going to sleep? Yes. Sleep! Alright, now we get a sleep cutscene, I presume. 8:30 a.m. on December 4th. We successfully made it through the night. Man, I can't believe... I mean, it's kind of cool that the shops and stuff shut down at a certain hour, but it's also mega inconvenient. So now what we have to do is literally run all the way back to town to finish talking to the 3 people we needed to talk to. Okay, we are talking to the last few people and seeing if it somehow unlocks anything more than conversation. There's fighting in this game. Fighting exists. I am blown away by how buried it is. There are other games where you start to play and there's a training tutorial phase and stuff like this, and you do some training missions and stuff. I've definitely played RPGs and stuff that make you do that, but this is a whole other level. They're not even showing you how to fight. It's crazy. It's just a lot of extended discussions of random people in town. It's crazy. Oh god, I got hit by the soccer ball.
Are you okay?
I'm sorry.
Wait, why are they crying? Why are they crying?
I'll give you my candy. I want to go home.
What is happening? Okay, we encountered a cutscene. We failed to dodge the soccer ball. I'm sure they get more intense. Alright, so the game was showing us cutscenes are now in the mix. Prepare yourself, I guess. I was not expecting that at all. I could have dodged the soccer ball, believe me. Now that I know cutscenes are a thing, I'll probably maybe succeed in one if we can find a second one. I want to fight one guy. I have very low standards at this point. I'm just let me beat up one guy. Let me feel good about myself by pummeling one dude repeatedly in the face. Roundhouse kick him in the face. That's all I want out of life. Just a roundhouse kick. If I can roundhouse kick one guy in the face once a day, I feel like the day was a success. I woke up at 8:30, it took me half an hour to get here. Half an hour of valuable talking to random people time is gone forever. Just gone. And the day is ticking away. I didn't realize how valuable daylight was in this game. But now I don't want to waste it. We wasted so much on the first day stupidly because I didn't know there was a map. I didn't understand there was such a thing as a map. Alright. So, we got to go talk to the barber person who was over here. The barber shop was closed. And then he just danced all night, man. That guy did not sleep. He's doing massive amounts of cocaine to sell hot dogs that vigorously and to dance the whole time. But you know what? You got to do what you got to do. All right, open up. Give me a haircut. I'm ready. What?
Still not open?
Oh, God. Wait. I think their sign says they open at 10. And oh, my God. The particulars of time. It's only 9:15. Let's run over to the ramen shop. See if they will talk to me now. This game is unbelievable, man. It's kind of cool. I get that this open world would be, interesting and stuff to explore. And I guess maybe my problem is, I'm rushing it. I should be, just taking it in and stuff. But, if I bought an action-adventure game, I would want the adventure to begin at some point. This is a little excessive, I think. I don't mind that there's conversation and stuff mixed in. Okay, that's not open either. We slept until the morning, and now none of the places we want to go are open. You can't win in this game. You just can't win. This is unbelievable. Okay, let's run back to the barbershop. Maybe it'll be 10 o'clock by the time we get there. You know, it sounded great on paper that NPCs have their own daily schedules, but in practicality, what an annoyance. All right. We got 30 minutes to kill. Maybe I'll check my emails on my phone. No emails. I don't know what's going on Reddit. Oh, the store just opened. Oh, wait, who's that? I want to talk to her. Hey, you.
Miki,
Hello.
That is not the person I wanted. 10 more minutes. Back to Reddit. Any second now, the store is going to open. Oh, wait, it is open. Was it open for the last 15 minutes? Oh, well, whatever, who cares? Okay, who are we here to talk to again? Maida? All right, Maida.
excuse me.
Hi.
Lay it on me, man.
Do you have a minute?
Sure, what is it?
Which way is Dew Barber and Hair Salon?
It's down the way past the hamburger place.
Wait,
Down past Funny Bear Burgers, right? I see. Thank you.
is this not the right barber? Are you joking me? 10:08. We've accomplished nothing. This whole day's turning into a giant waste. The daylight is ticking away, this precious, valuable daylight. What happened to the black car? Oh wait, that was the right guy to talk to. It's just that now I need to go to the other thing. This kind of reminds me of like a more elaborate version of the town areas in River City Ransom where like you couldn't fight in them, but there'd just be random people walking around. Which would be cool if I could get outside of the town and we could get to the areas of River City Ransom where it's just like a lawless free-for-all and people are just beating each other up all over the place. Wait, opens at 5 o'clock? This is a nighttime only ramen place? Son of a bitch. Did I miss my chance to talk to those people? Ah, God, who cares? It wouldn't have made any difference. It wouldn't have made any difference. I think this is the barber place that is closed. Permanently closed. Oh, no, wait, it seems to be open. Oh, my God. We actually get to talk to somebody. I mean, we've talked to like 1,000 people so far. None of them have been very helpful. Let's see what happens here.
Hello.
Welcome.
How would you like your hair today?
I'm not here for a haircut.
I'm here to ask you about a black car. Oh no, people from China, that's right.
I'm Yo Hazuki, of the Hazuki Dojo in Yamanose.
Hazuki-san?
Darling.
Okay, skip. Tell me more.
Chinese man who Tao-san and the others.
So, tell...
Well, I'm a second-generation Chinese, so I don't think I can be...
Maybe they meant your father.
Oh.
Where's your father?
He is...
My father's 80 years old.
Okay.
He owned a shop in Yokohama from before that.
He's been in hospital for...
He's been through a lot, so we've kept it closed for...
Is he alright?
Okay, so he's in the hospital.
Suzume Park?
Suzumi Park.
once around Obui.
Thank you very much.
Okay, where the hell's Suzumi Park? This is like the longest fetch quest ever. Or like, it's like one of those quests in Zelda where it's like you keep trading an item up and up and up and up into a like better and better item until you get something awesome at the end. It's like one of those trading quests, only with conversations. It's going nowhere. All right. This has got to be our last shot. So here's my plan. Let's find this Suzumi Park, talk to the old geezer, and then I think it looked like we could go deeper into the city. I guess let's just go look at what happens when you go deeper in the city. But my optimism that we would get to see more of this game, we'd get to see an actual fight, the character do something other than talk to people, is going away. Oh my God, where's the hot dog guy? Oh, there he is. Thank God. I was worried for a second. The hot dog. If the hot dog vendor isn't dancing in front of the hot dogs, what does anything really mean? We totally missed the map too, by the way. It's back over here. I got too worried looking for the hot dog dude. I forgot about the map. All right, Suzumi Park is not on the map. Okay, we're just gonna go deeper into the city, and either we find Suzumi Park or we don't. My ability to care has rapidly diminished in this game. I just want something to happen, for the love of God. Oh, look, there's like a freeway and stuff.
I can probably get more information.
Oh, God. All right. Where the hell's this goddamn Suzumi Park? Is the park, this park over here? Sakuragoka Park. Is that where I need to go? Suzumi Park. I have no clue where that is, and I'm playing this game for 90 minutes. 90 minutes! Haven't been able to fight a single guy. Man. So, okay, here's my thoughts on Shenmue. Fascinating game, super detailed cities, I will give you that. Interesting open world environment, very interesting, ambitious game. I can't play it. I can't get to the actual game. And I know people in the comments are going to say, oh man, you just got to stick with it. You know, if you just got a little farther, like the game, it's so good. You know what? I don't care. I feel like when a game buries gameplay 90 minutes into it, into like some stupid dialogue fetch quest, I got no respect for it. So yes, I don't think this is necessarily a bad game, but I am unable to verify if it's a fun game because I can't get to the freaking gameplay. I can't get to the freaking gameplay. So I'm sorry if you're a huge fan of Shenmue. This has just been like so disappointing for me. Like how much of like a opening tutorial area do you need? Like if you want to make an action adventure game, get to the adventure.
Years ago, I was Chinese.
Okay, so here's an update. I think I have a skewed view of Shenmue because I thought that eventually this sort of talking and stuff would give way to fighting, but I just went and skimmed through 4 hours of a long play, and there's almost no fighting that I can find in. I remember I kind of skipped through pretty quickly. Lots of conversations and mini games, and he was gambling with dice at one point and helping people move boxes, and like, honestly, I think this is the game. I don't think there is... It's considered an action-adventure game, but, like, honestly, I think I take issue with the action. It's just more of an adventure game. It's like... You know what I would characterize this as is almost like an old-school Sierra adventure game, just in 3D. So if we're thinking about it like that, I mean, we've seen most of the gameplay. I don't think there's too many QuickTime events. I mean, again, that I can see. So you know what? If I'm wrong... Please, Shenmue fans, feel free to correct me in the comments down below, but I think this is the game. So going by what we've seen so far, I think this is a really interesting game and that has such like a rich, living world and so on. I think, it was really ambitious for its time, and you can see that. I mean, it still kind of looks like a very fleshed out world today. I think where it kind of falls flat, where it hasn't held up as strongly is that sort of the dialogue and the story seems kind of bland to me. Like it's not super exciting or interesting. Like the dialogue between characters isn't pulling me in as much as I wish it were. So it's like I'm not super motivated to keep going and find out the next guy and the next guy because it just kind of feels like an endless fetch quest. Now that said, I've only sort of explored it on the surface level here. So where I kind of land with Shenmue is that I think it's interesting. I think it's a much slower paced game than I was expecting, so my expectations were a bit off. But if you're looking for like a casual game to kind of explore a city or a rich world, I could actually see this being kind of interesting. Like if I was more laid back today and just chilling and just kind of exploring the city, it seems like there's a lot to explore in the city. It feels like a rich living city, and that's actually kind of a cool idea for a game. But as far as whether this is going to be like a must-play game, I think that the gameplay is probably too sort of meandering and slow for like your average gamer. I think certainly this will appeal to like a niche group of people, and it does have like a cult audience. But I think in terms of like gameplay, this feels more like kind of reading a book to me than playing a game. And yeah, those are my thoughts on Shenmue. What do you guys think though? For people who've played Shenmue, gotten much farther than me, like is my assessment correct? Would you agree with it? Are you the kind of person who this kind of game would appeal to? Or do you kind of look at this and say, yeah, like I kind of get why it might have been influential, but like it's just not for me. Whatever your thoughts may be, let me know in the comments down below. And as always, guys, whether you've enjoyed the game or not, hopefully I've made it fun and funny for you. If that is the case, don't forget to slap the like button, subscribe, all that jazz. I will see you guys soon with a new video and a new game, so don't forget to tune back in. And until next time, my friends, you all take care of yourselves, and don't get lost on any endless conversational fetch quests. And otherwise, peace.
Years ago, I was Chinese.